What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we're going to be jumping into Champa, the Universe 6's God of Destruction. Alright, so he is AGL if I remember right. Yes, he is, and he is one of the weaker bosses if I remember from this challenge correctly. He is not that difficult. So we're just going to leave... We're going to put the Strength Cooler in slot 2. I'm not worried about him taking damage, honestly, from this event. I feel like we'll be just fine, especially with the Fizz Cooler taking some hits here. We die, he's just going to revive anyway, so it doesn't really doesn't matter too much. As you can see, we're going to gain all of our health back anyway at the end of the rotation. We're pretty damn close. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've been no-item running the majority of these events up to this point. I generally would equip items, because I usually like to play very secure and safe. But with the guaranteed revive from that cooler and how much health you get back at the end of every rotation from this team, I haven't really been seeing a point to use the items. There are two units I'm super worried about on this rotation, or on this team. It's this cooler here as well as the STR one. So we'll just see how well he fares later. But mind you, he's still got to build up his defense. And if all I have to do is get a double super from this man, I can't wait for the AGL LR Golden Cooler to come to Global. I was hoping he would have came next, but it's not looking like, oh wow, okay, so we're going to get the Metal Cooler transformation. That's great. So that's going to give us like at least 2 free turns of just attacking, which this is another built-in awesome response you can get from this unit. So you can get just easy like attacks, easy attacks. You just breeze through the event. And we should also get some health back as well. I might end up, like I said, excuse me. I keep burping whenever I'm recording. I don't know why. I might end up having to use a damage reduction item because of the way this fell. I was hoping to have both the Metal Coolers on one rotation to get health back, but I don't think it's going to work that way. The only issue with the transformation to this unit is you don't deal that much damage from it. It's chip damage, really. That's all it's there for, is just to chip away. But he'll do damage, but not a ton. Like, as you can see, he just barely crossed 1 million. It's alright. It'll help in the end. It's a benefit to your team. You can't look at it like it's a negative. There's no way it's a negative, but it's a benefit. So, it's a free turn, a free 2 turns of like maybe 3-4 million damage you're going to hit, but it just goes to show you how buff and how strong the Wickedbloodline team is. That you pretty much have unlimited health. You're going to constantly be getting health back no matter what you do, and you're going to be constantly having that chance to revive and doing those attacks that just do immense damage. I want to try to do a showcase eventually, not a showcase, but a run through of these events with the super type team and seeing how well they would fare against this event. But alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. Yeah, we'll go like this. Go like this. I actually am going to equip a damage reduction because I'm not comfortable with the AGL Metal Cooler in slot 1 not taking damage. I understand he didn't have any links active. I wasn't worried about that too much. What I wanted him to do is, I don't think you can lower his attack. You can lower his defense, you can't lower his attack. Okay. See, that's what I was worried about, is I didn't think he could lower the attack of the enemy. Because if he was able to lower his attack, I'd feel a little more comfortable. But he can't. So what we're going to have to do is, like I said, go with lowering the defense as our main source of attacking. And try to build our offense around that. But he's, like I said, he's going to take damage. He's going to get his defense up. If he supers the Frieza at the end, it might be game. To be honest with you, it might be game. Because I didn't see him super at all. Alright, so we're going to get double super from the Frieza. This only raises his attack, so this isn't really going to help us much defensively. Alright, perfect. Let's go like this. We go like this. And now we have over 300k defense on both of them, especially on the Fizz Cooler in the lead. His defense is going to go up, as well as the Strength Cooler in the middle is going to go up a little bit because of his passive and how that works. So let's just see what kind of damage numbers we can get. 3.1. Okay, his passive is completely maxed out, so his defense is at its maximum. So, and if, like I said, if we die here, it's not a huge deal because we will have to revive, which we aren't gonna because he's gonna have enough defense to hold it out. It's these two units, this one here, and then the next slot that I'm kind of worried about. But we do have damage reduction active still. which is going to be a real benefit for us. It's going to make us have a higher chance of surviving this rotation. Like I said, the higher number, I said this I think in the first episode, the higher number you get into the boss fights, the stronger they get. But you got to worry about build around type disadvantage. So like right now these two units have type disadvantage, but I knew that coming in. So I also wanted to try to keep the same team I used for the first event following through to the end without having to swap out units to be like, hey, well, this team can beat it if you rotate these guys out. No, I wanted to be like, well, this one team, which a lot of you should have the majority of these units because most of them were available on the banners that have recently been out or are available on the banners that have recently been out. The only one that truly isn't available on those banners is probably the Tech Golden Frieza. But he is available on the, not him, this guy. He is available on the ticket banner. So, theoretically, you should be able to get every unit on this team or make an attempt at getting every unit on this team. So even if they're not 100%, you could run this team. It is plausible for newer players to run this team. That's kind of why I went with this option. Except for, like I said, the Golden Frieza would be the only one that would be kind of iffy for it. So it'd be kind of a little challenging to get him, to guarantee him. But then again, even at that point, I also had the idea of running, you could rotate in and out the free-to-play metal coolers, like the Int one. Like, if okay, with this guy being AGL, I could have ran the Tech Metal Cooler, the free-to-play one, to replace that Golden Frieza, and then taking on the Int one last stage, I could have ran the Fizz Metal Cooler, and so on and so forth. You just got to rotate them in and out. It all really depends on which one you'd want to run in what situation. Alright, so we should have 2 active skills here, 3 active skills here. So let's just breeze right through it, and we'll go and wrap this up. Let's see. Alright, active skill, and boom, there it is, boyos. We have now beaten Universe 6 God of Destruction. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys later.